All right. Hey, everyone. Welcome to another episode of Trading Bitcoin with your host, Tone Vays. Got the GoPro working again with my Zoom stream. So hopefully the video quality is not that bad. I still have no clue how to stream on Zoom in 1080p. So all you guys get is the 720. But it's pretty cool. This is my current apartment here in Dubai. It's in the marina area. I think it's called JBR. And yeah, so one of these days coming up soon, I will just tweet out what bar or something, though it's not easy to find a bar, like what bar, what place I'm hanging out in, and then anyone would be welcome. So keep an eye on that. Probably soon we'll figure out what day, trying to get Carl out as well, and a few other people. Need like a big place so that if 5 people show up, it's not a big deal. And if 50 people show up, it's also not a big deal. It's actually kind of chilly. It gets kind of chilly at night, but great weather here in Dubai. All right, let's go to the charts. Enjoy the view for another second, and then we're going straight to the charts. Yeah, the view is gorgeous. All right. I can actually zoom out a little bit here. I'll do a quick zoom out, and then we'll. So this is a little bit of like a zoom out coming up. There you go. That's my little operation here. But I like the zoomed in version better. I'm gonna put it back. GoPro works as a webcam, just not very good. Okay, let's do it. Let's go to the charts. Yep, it's I'm in the marina. I'm in the Dubai marina. Yep. All right, where are my charts? All right, there they are. Those are the charts. No, the area is known as JBR, Jumeirah Beach Residence Area. No, the whole area, you can walk side to side in like 30 minutes. That's the whole area. Okay. Hey, so here's something really, really cool. So for long-term charts, I have always been using the BLX, Brave New Coin Liquid Index. I helped build the BLX back in the day, back in 2015. And like the great thing about the BLX index is that this is the monthly chart, is that data goes all the way back to July of 2010. No exchange goes back that far because the only exchange that goes back that far is Mt. Gox, and Mt. Gox stops getting new data as of 2014 or something because they went bust. The two things that have always been bothering me about the BLX, one is that the data only updates once a day. So you don't get this real-time look. So other than monthly charts, it's not very useful. It's not even that useful on a weekly candle because you still have to wait for the end of day for that candle to update. And the other thing that has always been driving me nuts is that I don't have an MRI top right here at the top of the 2013 market because I know that's an MRI top because on other exchanges. So here's the best part. So TradingView came out with their own index, BTC USD, and it's right here. BTC USD Bitcoin versus USD index. And this is what I'm going to be using from now on all my charts. So when I switch to this, so the data also goes back to July of 2010, and the data is live updating. So even though right now I'm on a monthly chart, it does give me the current price of Bitcoin right now, live updating. And here's my favorite part. In the 2013, at the top of the 2013 bull market, it has the second consecutive MRI top, like I know it should have. So that is awesome. It's like my new perfect index. This is great. So there it is. the MRI top in 2013, the MRI top in 2011, the MRI buy opportunity, one candle off, but you did get that warning candle in 2015. And then there was a third consecutive top on a monthly scale right there in November. Yes, we went higher in December, but as you guys know, I never trade the candle that follows an MRI top. So to me, this is still a good MRI top to get out of the market. Sure, you got out at 10,000 and not 20,000, but look how much you saved, basically. I actually did get out closer to 10,000 than 20,000, and I was happy to do so. Okay. And right now we're really bullish on a monthly scale. That's great. So the thing is, as I go through these, if I update to the new index, I lose all of these annotations. And my annotations go back quite far. So it's going to suck to lose all of them. But I will be updating to that new index across all of my charts. And this way I'm not reliant on a single index. The markets are open. It is Monday morning in the United States, and I will glance at the markets, including TLT. I see it in the comments. So weekly chart is looking great. Yes, I know this candle right here is a little bit bearish, but that's okay. We have a full week to go, and we are still on pace for the third consecutive MRI top. The daily chart must have just dropped, because when I opened this, like 20 minutes ago, we were sitting almost at $51,000. So I don't really like this drop necessarily. I was ready to declare a huge, pump in Bitcoin, but we do have to wait for this candle to close. I did a show about 12 hours ago, or less than that, actually, maybe 8 hours ago. And nothing has changed. I have my green line right here at $50,500. And we need to close above this line, $50,500, for me to be bullish into tomorrow's candle. Let's go to the lower level time frames. That's unfortunate. I was really hoping this would be a bullish candle. We must have just dropped. Here's the 4-hour look. Here is this line. I'm just going to extend it real quick. The value of this line is just under 50,000. We have been holding this line. I have one more. I mean, this green arrow is still a go, but I would love to see a 4-hour close above 52,000, because that breaks the MRI resistance line on the 4-hour chart. And if we can close on a 4-hour chart above 52,000, I would consider that an awesome, I would consider that pretty much a done deal to an imminent break of the all-time high. So I am certainly more bullish than bearish right now. This red line will remain where it's at, because now it's squarely below the long-term moving average, and it's squarely below the prior swing low. So a Bitcoin close below 47,000 makes me bearish. But if we stay above 50,000 for a day or two, this red line moves up to the next swing low. And the next swing low has just been accomplished just under $50,000. So we will raise, or I will raise, my bearish line to the next swing low once we make a new swing high. And to make a new swing high, we have to go above 52,000. Okay, so that's pretty much my Bitcoin outlook. The funding rate starting to creep up again. That's not a great sign for the bulls. I am waiting for the MACD to flip over on a daily chart. This should happen within the next few days. Let's just say right now I'm fairly bullish, but I'm going to let my technicals guide me. And ideally, I want a full candle, high to low above the moving average, but I'll take the body above the moving average. And I'll bring you another video first thing tomorrow when I wake up. I'm going to try and wake up early. Sound is low. Why is the sound? Is my sound okay, guys? It should be fine. I'm using the right microphone. I got the microphone right next to me here. I can maybe bring it a little bit closer somehow. I can get a little closer to the mic, but that's... And I have a very good mic. I wasn't even going to travel with this mic, but decided to travel with it. A quick peek at the mempool. I like the fact that we got down to 150 blocks, but starting to creep up again. We were clearing 4 to 5 Satoshi per byte transactions. Hopefully, if there's not too much activity this weekend, we could clear some of those older transactions. You can see how we still were not able to get really into that pink range. We were able to get to it a few months ago, right there. Really wanted to at least cut in to this, 4 to 5 Satoshi per byte range. But unfortunately, we didn't. Too bad. It's been a while since we were able to cut into the 2 Satoshi per byte range. It would be nice to clear some of these old transactions, but don't get too cheap, guys. I send my transactions at 20 Satoshis per byte, and they always work just fine. Okay, GBTC. GBTC is on a delay. We'll get back to it in a few minutes. Gold. This is the daily chart of the futures. I am waiting until tomorrow when the MRI buy opportunity comes in on a daily scale. That could be a very interesting trade, and we're going to go ahead and price it out using the MRI, at least theoretically, and we'll see how it does. All right. Someone wanted me to look at silver. Let's look at silver real quick. I'm waiting for the MRI on a weekly. Not much on the MRI department. I may need to turn on some display trend. We can also display these. We can display higher time frames. But we got a few days to go on silver before we can call a buying opportunity. That's the daily. What about the actual weekly? Weekly is in the middle of nowhere. It's still bearish. Not much to say about silver. Silver doesn't look very interesting to me. The S&P is bullish, and that's great for Bitcoin as well. The S&P is looking very nice. I'm still a little concerned on the monthly version of the S&P. We are coming off a monthly MRI top. Now, if this candle stays bullish and the next candle next month starts trading above current month, I will be a bull in the S&P 500 fully. NASDAQ still hanging in there. This is me playing around with the index here. Let's look at Tesla. I'm keeping an eye on Tesla. I would love to pick up Tesla on an MRI buy opportunity around $500. So maybe Tesla will dump a little bit, but if the market is rising, that is unlikely to happen. Also, Best Buy. I was playing around with Best Buy before, and it's very, very unfortunate. The MRI did the best job it could in timing the perfect Best Buy trade. Unfortunately, as I priced it out, sometimes the market gets you. And I, of course, would have taken my stop loss right here. And it happens, like it's running away. Missed it by 1 day, basically. Just rough market conditions. I mean, we had a perfect MRI reversal right here. And this one was not perfect enough for me. I would have gone in, and I would have either got out break even or with a very small loss. And right now, I would simply be looking for other opportunities. I would consider this to be missed, but came close. And of course, I'm waiting to put all of us out of our misery watching shitcoins. This is another day. This particular shitcoin, this is Bcash, had its lowest close in its history yesterday, and right now it's about to close at its lowest history ever again. Here is the weekly chart. So I'm still waiting for this shitcoin to close below 1% of the price of Bitcoin so that I never have to look at it again the rest of my life. That's pretty much it for me, guys. Oh, yeah, TLT. Sorry, I was supposed to look at that. TLT. Let's look at TLT. TLT is on a weekly buying opportunity. We had it last week. I would not short this week. I think that the interest rates will reverse, at least for a dead cat bounce. I do think they will drop, and I do think TLT will bounce. I think, but if we stay here another day, for example, if tomorrow we're trading below today's low, I would no longer consider the possibility of a bounce to the upside. All right, guys, I have to end it here. If you go over to my Twitter and you go to my home Twitter, a couple of things. One, if you speak Russian, in 15 minutes, I will be doing a podcast in Russian. So please join me here. And also, I just saw this. I know it's about 4 months old. A great interview by Robert Kiyosaki. It's only about 7 minutes or 12 minutes. It's definitely not long. Check it out. I thought it was absolutely great. So check that out on my Twitter. All right. If you're looking to learn how to trade, please check out my on-demand videos on tonevays.com. All right, guys, I'm going to go ahead and end it here. Thank you all so much for watching, and see you all on the next one. Here's the view one more time, and now that you get some lights, and it's really, really cool. All right. Bye, guys. Only 15 minutes, but look how quickly it got dark. Bye, guys.